There were 100 toys in that room. 100. You said, "Don't touch the remote." Within 4 seconds, my entire body was oriented toward the remote like it was the only object that had ever existed. Let me explain the invisible force field you just created. Okay. This is not a coincidence, and it is definitely not me being naughty on purpose. Something very specific happens in my brain the second you say the word, "don't." Here's the simple version. The moment something becomes forbidden, my brain quietly upgrades it to most important object in the room. You didn't warn me away from the remote. You accidentally advertised it. Now for the real science, because I promise this isn't just chaos for chaos's sake. Some very smart grown-ups in white lab coats call this reactance. When I feel my freedom to do something is being threatened, even a freedom I did not particularly care about 30 seconds ago, my brain launches a strong motivational drive to reclaim it. The forbidden object does not even need to be interesting on its own. It becomes interesting the instant it is placed behind a fence. Are you ready for the part that changes everything? Wait for it. You just built the fence. I am simply doing what every single human, of any age, does when they see one. I am walking straight toward it. Grown-ups do this too, by the way. You've bought something the second you heard it was almost sold out. I am not broken. I am running the exact same software you are, just with fewer social filters installed. You're welcome, by the way, for demonstrating human psychology live, in your living room, using a television remote as the test subject. Let's be clear about what happens next. The remote itself was never that exciting. A stick would have been equally thrilling if you had said, "Don't touch the stick," in that exact tone of voice. It's not about the object. It's about the boundary. My brain doesn't hear, "No." It hears, "There is something on the other side of this rule, and I would like to go see it." Here's the part that's actually kind of useful, though. This means the fastest way to make something boring again is often to stop building the fence. Hand me the remote. Let me press one button. Within 10 seconds, I will lose all interest and wander off toward the stick I was previously ignoring. The forbidden thing only stays fascinating as long as it stays forbidden. So next time I lunge for the one item in the room you specifically told me not to touch, know this. It was never really about the remote. It was about the invisible fence you built around it, and the deeply human, completely universal urge to find out exactly what's on the other side. Try it sometime. Stop mentioning the remote entirely. Watch how quickly I forget it exists. The silence is more powerful than the rule ever was.